You look at the Chia prices, damn. You look at the other altcoin prices, to the moon. You look at the Chia prices, down. You look at the other altcoin prices, to the moon. This is what I was thinking when I was checking the prices of other altcoins. Well, Chia is also an altcoin because it's like a small one, but it's really hard to see what's going on the crypto. It's a bull market that I know it's gonna be, well, it's gonna end soon, but there are some storms going on and the prices goes to the moon. Like the prices are increasing really rapidly. And the Chia price is not increasing that much. And that's sad. So I decided, let's do an experiment. Let's spend the Chia I have mined for the altcoins and let's see how it goes. Hello everyone, my name is Andrew and today we are talking about altcoins, crypto, altcoins, coins and everything else. I am mining Chia and I have some already mined, but it's really sad to see that Chia prices is going more like down or at the same level, while other cryptocurrencies at the same time are going up now in these days. That's really sad. So I thought to myself, how about if I transfer my Chia coins to some exchange and try to get some more revenue? If I exchange my Chia coins to the dollars at the moment, it won't be any good because they are fixed. But if I exchange them to some altcoins, it might be good. But what altcoins? There are many of them. Which ones will perform? Which ones not anymore? That was the question of the day. And I decided to choose some altcoins because I don't have many Chia mined, so I can't buy many altcoins. I decided to buy some that are related to Metaverse. It's kinda on the hype now. Everybody's talking about the Metaverse and I think it's the future. I checked some Metaverse altcoins. It's like 300% during the month. Whew, that's a lot. While Chia, like 1, 2 or maybe minus something during the month. So I decided to choose some Metaverse altcoins, the companies, the crypto that are working with the Metaverse. So it can be games, something like that. I'll show you in a moment. And let's see what happens. I did that last week, so 1 week already passed and there was a dip, at least for the Ethereum and actually for all other altcoins, Chia as well, during that week. So let's see what happened. Yeah, so like I mentioned, if we take a look at the Chia prices, we can see it was a flat line, actually downwards line. When we had a little bit of increase, there was more people buying it, that's very good. And now we have a very sad line to the bottom. In here at least looks like it stopped and it reached the same levels as it was before, around 140 bucks. And if you remember my previous video, this is way too low to get the money for the hardware. I'll leave the video in the description, you can see it, but this price is way too low for the Chia to be profitable. And there is nothing nice about this chart. To be profitable, it should be at least around 300 bucks. Now it's like a long way to that price. Of course, if there would be an increase like this, let's say if it would stay like this and we would have one more increase like this, then it should be possible to reach 300 bucks. But now, nothing like that. Now let's take a look at the Ethereum, the biggest of the cryptocurrencies and the one that's quite good established and the price is still increasing for it, but not that much. So what do we have for 1 month? Well, we had a steady increase, and just now, like I mentioned, last week we had a dip, but still looks like it's recovering very nicely. If you take a look at here, even we had this quite a big dip, it still has some profits. Not huge, 3%, but it still has. And Ethereum, as you know, like I said, it's established, it's growing, but it's growing not that fast. So let's take a look at the altcoins and the ones that I chose and how they performed last week. So these are the altcoins I have chosen, and like I mentioned before, I did not had a lot of Chia, so it was around 60 bucks, around 0.4 Chia, something like that. Yeah, I think it was like that. So I was able to invest only 64 bucks. Now, what did I choose? So this is the price that was last week. This is the date, as you can see. So I chose UFO Gaming, as this one is building kinda dark metaverse. For now it has only one game. It's risky. Everything is risky. All of these coins are risky, and I think I haven't mentioned, but this is not a financial advice. If you decide to invest in these coins, do your own research before doing that. I warned you. UFO Gaming at the moment has only one game, so it's quite risky. And we have Vulcan Forge. This is a tiny NFT platform, but studio has multiple games. It's still building the games, but it has quite a nice perspectives. At least it looks like that now. And I found out about this one, Merit Circle, very fresh one, and that it already partnered with some game studios, but my exchange did not have this coin yet. Of course, you can buy it at a different exchange, but for the simplicity, I decided to choose one exchange that I'll be using to buy all these coins. I will talk about it later on, but that exchange, okay, it's actually Gate.io. It has a lot of coins, a lot of altcoins, and huge variety. And unfortunately, this is a very fresh one, and they did not have this coin yet. So I have it in my list, but at the moment I did not invest it in it. But I will keep an eye on this one, and we'll see how it will perform. Next one is RMRK, and this is an NFT metaverse built on Kusama network. Next one I chose NATVRK. Actually, I'm not sure how to exactly pronounce it, but I hope that was a good pronunciation. Sorry if it was not correctly. Please write in your comments about this, because sorry if I did not pronounce it correctly. And also I decided to buy some of Wilder World coin. So as we can see, last week when I was checking the stats, like if you take a look at the Chia stats, we can see that it was minus when we had like a little bit increase. So during the 30 days it has like 4% increase, while these other altcoins had like 147% increase. So those altcoins had more than double during that period, while Chia increased just by 4%. That's a difference. We can take some risks for this, right? As we can see, as for the average, we can see that for the 7 days it was like 30% increase. For the 2 weeks it was 75. For the 1 month it was 147, 100. Okay, we can round it. It was around 150% increase. Of course, last month it was just up and up. There were no dips, no anything like that. So let's compare with this past week when we had a dip of the Ethereum. How does it look like? And you know what? It looks quite good. You can see here is the date, here is the first date, here is the second date, and we had a 31% increase in these coins. As I invested around 64 bucks, 1 week later we have almost 90 bucks. 30% increase in 1 week. This is what I really like. During that week, Chia decreased by 10%, and these coins, even though there was a dip, they have increased. UFO Gaming is the leader at this point. It has like almost 70% of an increase in the price. That's really nice. I like that. So the result is really nice. Now, why did I buy like a couple of coins, not just one? Because diversification is a very good thing. Although all these coins are very risky, but if you buy just one, you never know what will happen, because with altcoins, many things might happen. Like UFO Gaming, 60-70%, that's just great, but maybe next week it will be minus 10. So if you have other coins that are going up less, or going up less, or some down, or some up, we still have a very nice average, which I really like. 31% during 1 week, that's just awesome. Let's see what will happen in the next 2-3 weeks or 1 month. I'm really curious how much my Chia increase. Okay, not Chia, my investment increase, and that initial investment of the Chia I have bought, if I would decide to buy back the Chia, how much of the Chia I could buy. Right now, I could buy out actually more than 30%, because Chia has decreased by 10% during last week. Now, like I mentioned before, I have chose a Gate.io exchange. And why did I choose it? Because most of the coins is in that exchange. How did I do that? I just copied the exchanges in which each coin can be exchanged. So if you would like to do that by yourself, you can go CoinGecko, for example. And here is like exchanges, the ones that you can use to exchange the coin. Of course, Ethereum is available on all exchanges, I think. Let's find something like UFO Gaming, for example. Below, we can see the exchanges. Uniswap, Gate.io, ShibaSwap, and so on. So in my Excel, I copied all those exchanges. I made the Excel to mark the same names. And Gate.io was almost everywhere. Here. This one, like I said, is only on Uniswap. This one is also Uniswap and KuCoin. These two were out, and all other coins were on Gate.io. That's why I decided to choose that Gate.io exchange. I'm exchanging with this exchange for the first time, so I'm not sure. Well, to get the funds in, it was really easy. To get the funds out, I haven't tried that yet, so I will let you know later on if there is any issues. To get them in, it was really easy. Like 1, 2, let's go. Now, another very important topic is when to take the coins out, because everything is going up now, but it will not last forever. It will go up and then it will go down. I don't want to take everything back when everything will go down. Let's take a look at the Ethereum chart. And if we take a look at max chart, we can see like here was an increase, and then we had a dip, like huge one. And then almost 3-4 years had to pass until everything started to increase again. We can see that even more on the Bitcoin. The dates are quite similar. It's 2018. We had a very huge increase. When we had a dip, when we had some increase again, when we had a dip like for a couple of years. And now again, we had the increase like at the beginning of this year when we had a slightly dip, and then increase again. So it's very similar, like for example in here, there was increase, there was a dip, and increase, and then a huge dip that we had to wait. People had to wait for a couple of years to recover. So I'm not gonna keep these coins for a very long time. My goal is to get the profits as much as possible, to take them out, and then buy again when everything will dip. And everything will dip, that's for sure. So as for the time predictions, I believe that there is like 1, maybe 2 months, winter, spring, maybe, I'm not sure. As for the prices and other things, I will keep an eye on Ethereum price. I believe Ethereum should go up to around $9,000, the price for one Ethereum. And once Ethereum reaches that price, I think I will make stop loss orders on my coins, that after that price, it's very unclear what will happen next and when everything will dip for a long time. Yes, and I don't want to miss that. Of course, I could try to sell everything once Ethereum reaches that price, but no, I think I will try to do a way that I will make a stop loss, because it's really good function. You make a stop loss, if everything goes down, it will be sold out, and that's great. So I think I'm gonna do that way, because there is no way that it will go just up. At some period of time it will dip, and that's gonna be soon. So if you are planning to invest at the altcoins, like I said, this is not a financial advice, and do your own research before investing your own money, because, well, if you lose it, you should blame only yourself. This is very risky, and it's only for a very short period of time, because the market is boiling at the moment and it might cool down very quickly and very suddenly, and nobody knows when this will happen. So thank you for watching. I hope this was useful, this was interesting. Please let me know in your comments about the coins I have chosen. Would you choose them? Would you choose a different one? Would you choose, of course, there are more coins for a Metaverse, and check out my other video which is coming soon after this one, where I'm gonna explore more about Metaverse coins, because I have made another just a coin portfolio with more Metaverse coins, so it's gonna be also very interesting. So leave your comments, what you think about these coins. Have you invested in them, maybe earlier, maybe now, and see you next time. Cheers! Hello everyone, my name is Andrew, thank you for watching. No, thank you for watching, it's gonna be at the end. Topu recordingu again. I'll think about that something later on. This is very risky, and what I was talking about.